All the way from Seattle. Guys, people are coming in from all over the country to be here this evening, just with you. And when I found out she was from Seattle, it made sense because she is such a rock star. Her name is Liz Donehue. Please clap it up for Liz. Donehue, everybody.
All right, guys, keep it going for Michael. All the other conversation tonight. I am originally from Seattle. A lot of people look at me sometimes. They're like, is she gay? Did she major in creative writing? No, just from Seattle. Yeah, this is what I got going on at 36. It's pretty good. Divorced art teacher vibes. It's nice. Yeah. So I did celebrate something recently. I have 9 years of sobriety. Kind of neat. So this is just the place I needed to be tonight. This looks just like a drinking dream I had at one point, where like this happened in a dream. I think that was like, Liz, you're gonna stay sober, and I was like, I don't know if I don't know. Yeah, between AA and comedy, I spend a lot of time in basements. It's kind of where I'm going with my career. It's good. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I don't like the term sobriety or recovery though, because I think it makes me sound weak. You know, I think it kind of diminishes the accomplishments I made when I was drinking. So I like to prefer the term retired. No, I'm serious. Like my jersey is in stadiums like all over the country. It says .08 on the back. It's nice. It's good. I blacked out. I was a binge drinker, so I blacked out a lot when I was drinking. I also blacked in a lot. That's a term you don't hear very often. Blacked in some weird places, you know, bathtubs, front lawns, three-ways, that kind of thing. I did black in during a three-way, and it was in the great state of Minnesota in January. Okay. And when I realized what was happening, I got to find all of my shit. So my socks, my other pair of socks, my scarf, my hat, all of the stuff. It took me forever to leave. And I did 5 winters in Minneapolis, and I was real sick and tired of just scraping my windshield with a Frisbee, so got sober. The state of 10,000 rehabs. It's fun. I did go to rehab though. Here's a pro-life tip. If you guys want to wear sweatpants for a month, go to rehab. You just got to talk about all your problems ever, but at least you're comfortable. I got out of rehab on St. Patrick's Day because my insurance company decided that the first thing I needed in recovery was a challenge. Like the extra day really would have been clutch. When I got out of rehab though, I checked my Amazon cart. I had 3 things in there. It was a pack of cock rings, a Bowie knife, and a DVD of Three Amigos. And I bought 2 of those items, right? Because DVDs are obsolete. So we're good. I was the kind of drunk though, like I can't type in all caps on the internet anymore because people will think I started drinking again. So everything is very punctuated with all of my feelings. It's nice. It's fun. So yeah, this is a good environment for me. Just all the booze. This is nice. Good. I don't know what I got going on with myself. I went to a small hippie college out in Washington State, and at this point in my life, I'm $40,000 in debt because I went to camp. And at this college, you could take very alternative classes, right? You could take things like gender-neutral gardening and the political economy of being a barista. It's really popular. I majored in sustainable binge drinking. That's what I majored in. I did so well at my major, my family and all my close friends sat me down to talk with me about it. Got to go to rehab for my dissertation. It was fun. But at this college, you could just pick something and major in it. You can major in whatever you want. So I had a friend that majored in adventure. And I think that's just a fancy way of saying that he majored in parkour and raw dogging. Just those 2 things. Like this college, like they like to brag that they create a lot of artists, but they don't specify that they mean sandwich artists. It was either that or major in creative writing and moved to Europe, which I did. So I was That was good. That was the trajectory that I went on. Yeah, at this college too, like I knew a lot of people with ferrets. Like, I don't know about ferrets, guys. Like, and I'll give you a fact tonight. A group of ferrets is called a business, all right? A business of ferrets. But everyone I know that has ever had a ferret has never had a job. I don't know where that came from. It's kind of confusing. I did move to Europe, though. Before I moved, I had to give up my vibrator. Moment of silence, please. I know. It's because the voltages are different. Okay, and I didn't want to risk like fucking up the family business, so had to get rid of it. I had a Hitachi Magic Wand, if you guys are familiar with that style of vibrator. It's made by Boeing. It's loud. It's loud. I had the old school one that plugs into the wall, you know? So you could come, but you can only come to here. That's it. Or here, just on a, you know, yeah. It was fun. It's loud is what I'm trying to say, okay? Like, every time I masturbated, I had to make this reinforced blanket fort over me to make sure I didn't blow out anyone else's hearing in my home. And when I say anyone else in my home, I mean my parents, because I moved back home at 28 because everything was going according to plan. You can harmonize with it, okay? That's how loud. If I was like, nee, and the vibrator was like, nee, and a car honked outside, it would sound like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Like, I used to masturbate with a rumble pack to the N64. And, so do you guys play Star Fox ever? All right, second level, big asteroid field. You just let that shit go. It runs into everything. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, okay. All right. I did lose a butt plug recently. It didn't go missing. I got it back. Netflix isn't doing a special on it next month. Like we got it back. It's good. It was very traumatizing, though. Traumatizing for my boyfriend. We realized what happened, and I grabbed my phone and I went to the bathroom and I texted my best friend and I was like, "Hey, you'll never guess what happened." And she said, "Oh my God, aren't you like freaking out though?" I was like, "Well, not really." Like, kind of applied some logic, like, because the name of the item is in the location of exactly where it's supposed to be. So had I needed to seek medical attention, it would have just been like, "Oh, the butt plug's in your butt? Weird." Like, okay, let's get that out of here. All right. So I got back to, I went back in my room. Boyfriend was on the edge of my bed, head in his hands. He was really upset. And I was like, "Hey, like, it's all right. Like, what's going on?" And he looked up at me and he had tears in his eyes. And he was like, it was like it was there and then it wasn't. It was like it was there and then it wasn't. Like the Twin Towers. And this was not a mass casualty event. The president didn't address the nation that night. We didn't have to take our shoes off at the airport for the next, 23 years. Here's another way to put it. I didn't lose a butt plug and then 17 minutes later, I lost another one on live television. Yeah, no fly rule, guys. No fly rule. I don't know if I'm single or whatever. I don't really know at this point. I got tired of getting local dick, so I decided to go Virginia and go federal. And he asked me if I'd ever used an IED as a form of birth control. And I've never used an improvised explosive device as a form of contraception, but I imagine it's 100% effective. Just works once, don't fuck it up. This guy and I would like to have a lot of rough sex, but he doesn't have health insurance yet, so I can't hit him back. Obamacare did so much for us, you guys. I don't think, especially the BDSM community. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. So we're doing what we do. Been trying not to get murdered. Watch a lot of true crime documentaries, and I'll share this with you. Here's a hypothesis. Here's a theory I have. I think the Zodiac killer would be really good at eating pussy. Because you know the trick with oral sex, you got to make all the letters of the alphabet. And that guy knew like all of the alphabets. I think that's why he was writing letters to the cops, you know, so he could save his tongue game for later. Like, I think that was just a, you know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you guys imagine Ted Cruz to be like I didn't mean that. That's not. No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Guys, you've been a lot of fun tonight. Thanks to Micropack for having me. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much.